Hey guys, it's Low Expectations here. It's Giovanni from the band. As you know, I'm the lead guitarist here with my brother Roman, who is the drummer of the band.
Hi.
And we're here to go ahead and give you an update on the entire podcast because we know that we've been aware for a while now that we haven't done much at all for the podcast, as we only uploaded one episode in this early December of 2023, and it's now October 17th of 2024. And since we updated our music with the new software and everything, coming out with a movie, which we'll talk about later with Roman, we said, hey, let's go ahead and upgrade the podcast. Let's do more. Let's expand out. Since we did all this for music and everything, let's do this all for the podcast and actually commit fully to it. And we're going to be telling you about the new updates and also about like cussing, sound effects, future music videos, songs, more about the movie, and just who we're bringing on and who we're not bringing on, and giving you more explanation on certain things. Rowan, what's your thought on that?
Yeah, I agree. Definitely going to be bringing on some new guests to the podcast, but also, the movie itself has just been such a hellhole to like work around since it's our first. It's just backed up everything.
Yeah. So talking about that movie, we want to give them some background on what the movie is.
Yes. So this is my fifth rewrite of the entire script. I'm almost halfway through it now, but the original plan was that obviously when Reed was still a part of the band, we were gonna go ahead and have a group of teenagers, aka us, playing ourselves, just trying to create a movie and then accidentally bringing this unknown entity into this world and causing a whole bunch of chaos and destruction. But Reed got kicked down, that screwed up everything. So then came the second rewrite where it was just like, okay, same thing, but let's change how we summon everything. Let's change all the dialogue and how the characters acted just to make it sound more real and like actual friends talking. And then that wasn't it. So then I was like, let's make a slasher movie. This is the easiest, blah, blah, blah. But then, that wasn't going to work out because, again, it's our first movie. So then I decided, let's get rid of everything, start from scratch. Group of friends, right? Add on characters later on in the script, unfortunate fates for these characters. Then eventually starting off in this old house, or maybe not old, it depends. We already got scenes shot for this as a preview coming out soon. So, yeah, nothing much, and it's obviously going to be easier since now we have an actual basis of the idea.
Yeah, and speaking more on that movie, we went through everything from scratch. So, what's gonna happen is we're gonna keep this paranormal thing and mix in the slasher. So it's gonna be like some people get possessed and everything, but talking more about Reed getting kicked out and with everything getting pushed back. So we did kick out Reed, and as you know, I was originally the rhythm guitarist and Reed was the lead, but now I'm lead guitarist, and we did bring in a new member of the band called Chase. He is now our rhythm guitarist and everything. And yeah, I still do a little bit of keyboard, but mainly that will be him doing keyboard. And yeah, so when we say bringing on new guests, we're talking about Chase himself and everything like that. But we will have Pilot on. It's mainly going to be just the three original members themselves who are going to be on this podcast. We'll bring in Chase here and there, but we want to mainly focus on just the original members. And with the movie and everything like that, we do have scenes, new characters, designs, everything. And yeah, we just want to let you know what was going on with this podcast and with the band and everything. And with music and everything, it's gone so smoothly with the new software and everything that we're using. And we're using that new software now too for the podcast. Of course, the audio doesn't sound good because right now this is just an update. This is not the full actual episode. Episodes will be like 30 minutes long, 15 maybe, depending on how long the topic goes and how much we care about it. But yeah, any thoughts on that, Roman?
Yeah, we did, as you said, bring in a new member. I just want to clarify, he's not going to be in the movie, considering the fact that we already have half the script done and he kind of joined along during the process. And obviously we were supposed to be filming last summer, but we probably won't start officially filming until around Christmas time.
Yeah, because well, we did say this summer that we were gonna start filming, and we did. But then, with everything that happened, we did have to push back everything. There's some scenes that have been shot, but would probably be redo. But we will keep in some old scenes that we thought were done really well. And yes, Chase will not be a part of the movie, but he will be helping around with like maybe props or something. We're not sure because he did join in later, out of nowhere. But yeah, and then we are thinking about bringing in a new member called Tyler. We've known Tyler for a while, and he said he will do vocals, but we're hesitant on it, so we might put him just as keyboard. I think, as you know, we have added some new effects to songs with fading out, fading in, and just like overall sound effects that we've done. Those are mainly done on the keyboard. This is not programmed all on computer. It's not electric. This is all raw audio.
As well as the streams that you will hear will probably be most likely me.
Yeah, most likely Roman or just us goofing around. We will be taking audio from previous stuff and incorporating it to the movie because we do want that to be all from scratch pretty much, where sounds are made by us, the effects, the way the thing looks. And I know from me, my vision was it's all shot on a camera. It's all shot on like this crappy little ass camera. And it's supposed to look cut it up and everything like that. It's supposed to look like it's a really shitty thing and everything. And we want to make sure that you know that like there will be stuff for their scenes where it's all off camera, kind of, because we want this to be more suspenseful and we want your heads to kind of spin with this. It's more of a thriller right now.
Exactly. So, of course, the beginning is obviously going to start off as a normal movie, you know, your average, typical, you know, regular horror movie, and then eventually Giovanni's character will find a camera and will be forced to use it through this entity. That's how we'll incorporate it, basically.
Yeah, so, and we already have the stuff down for my character pretty well. We already know what we're going to do with Roman's. We're more on Pilot's because Pilot hasn't been here to really help. So it's a little different. It's a little difficult too with that. Everything's going on. We have our own lives. We still have school going on and everything like that.
Football as well. So we're going to try to do this as much as we can. Obviously, it's not going to be the best camera quality or anything, considering the fact that, shocking, this is not going to be shot on my phone.
And other phones too. It will most likely all be sent to, it'll all be mostly on Rowan's phone, as it is difficult to go ahead and get all this footage from different cameras. But there will be some stuff where we're using audio from different phones, and the audio will be bad. It might sound like this. We hope it doesn't, but I will do my best. If we're using this new software, since how it sounds so smooth for songs, I'm hoping I can edit it to where it can sound smooth for the film.
As well as about the soundtrack, we originally posted 3 different versions, finally deciding on the 3rd version of the end credits. You can see the soundtrack. We are going to change it again due to copyright problems that might eventually happen. So we're already halfway through the soundtrack for the film as we're speaking right now. There will be some songs, just not the official ones. So no confusion on that.
Yeah, but there will be some songs where I know they're copyright free where we can use. So we'll have that, but some songs will be mainly all done from the band, which is super exciting for us as, yeah, like I said, we have to make our own sound effects and everything.
As well as I wanted to bring up next episode, which will actually be the official episode 2, where we talk about the movie and all that. I want to bring up that there is going to be 2 different versions. There's Not Seen, and then there'll be Not Seen, the Basement Tapes.
Basement's tapes will be Roman's cut, but also just extended content that didn't make it in, like bloopers and stuff.
As well as more stuff of how I want the movie to go.
Yeah.
Obviously, we both agreed on how we want this movie to be shot, but we feel like it'd be better for a second version with my more creativity. So, thank you guys for listening onto this. It's been a blast talking about this so far. Giovanni, you want to finish anything up real quick?
Yeah, so I just want to say, we will have, like I said, as Ron already just told you, we're hinting towards more episodes of future stuff going on, so we will talk a little bit about those, but then that whole topic will be actually mainly based on the next episode, and hopefully we're going to get Pilot in on this next episode, and there will just be some episodes where it's either just one of us talking about certain things and everything, and just doing silly stuff, because we're a bunch of dumbasses who made a band is now making a movie. Because we said, yeah, let's do it. But that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for whoever does listen to this podcast. Yeah, so this is Low Expectations signing off.
Bye-bye.
Bye.